Welcome back, everybody, to another cryptocurrency news article. This one comes from Bitcoin Magazine, and a seized Bitcoin stack could be Bulgaria's golden ticket. After seizing 213,000 Bitcoin in 2017, Bulgaria now has an opportunity to become one of the wealthiest countries on Earth. Just for closure, this is an opinion editorial by Ahmad Botan, a marketing professional with a focus on Bitcoin-based projects. So let's hear about how Bulgaria can become one of the wealthiest countries in the world. Bulgaria, a small country located in southeast Europe, nestled between Romania and Greece, is set to become one of the wealthiest countries in the world. The reason for this is its possession of 213,000 Bitcoin, which its authorities seized from a group they labeled as criminals in 2017. According to the Southeast European Law Enforcement Center, the group hacked the Bulgarian customs agency computers and made changes to the system so that their partner companies could import goods while avoiding paying taxes on them. Immediately following the crackdown, the Bitcoin seized was worth about $500,000. However, it would now be worth closer to $6 billion as of April 2023. Now, while the details around the BTC seizure are unclear, and it's not totally clear whether the country still holds that Bitcoin or what its plans to do with it, the stack, if it does, the potential of a nation like Bulgaria holding this much Bitcoin is worth exploring. Now, as the value of Bitcoin is, in the view of many, set to go up a lot higher still in the coming years, Bulgaria could stand to become the very wealthy. Now, the rising price of Bulgaria's Bitcoin. While the future price of Bitcoin is impossible to predict, there are some prominent examples of experts explaining why they are confident Bulgaria's Bitcoin holdings will grow exponentially in value. Jesse Myers, the COO of OnRamp Bitcoin, who holds an MBA from Stanford University, has predicted that the Bitcoin price will hit $10 million in the coming decades. ARK Invest CEO Kathy Woods has predicted Bitcoin will reach $1 million by 2030 in a bullish scenario. Similarly, Arthur Hayes, co-founder of BitMEX, believes that Bitcoin could hit 1 million by 2026. Now, that one seems kind of a little bit early, but you never know. Most recently, the former CTO of Coinbase, Balji Srinivas, has predicted that Bitcoin would hit 1 million by June 15th, 2023. Now, that is really unlikely, but wagering 2 million to that effect. Oh yeah, he did. He's the guy who wagered $2 million on that. He's so going to lose that bet. While most people don't believe that Bitcoin's price can reach 1 million by then, anything is possible. For example, if there was an extended banking crisis and hyperinflation of the US dollar, as predicted by Srinivas, who knows how valuable Bulgaria's Bitcoin stack will become. For instance, shortly after Svensson's bet, although this was certainly unrelated, several nations including China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, and Kenya, and more began moving away from using the US dollar in their trades. With the Kenyan president warning citizens to get rid of their dollar's holdings, the United States government has measures in place to prevent further bank runs, like the Federal Reserve's $25 billion Bank Term Funding Program and the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation's openness to cover all deposits. Now, I think the FDIC decides to insure all deposits that will be enough to deter true bank runs, but it's clear that the US dollar is not as strong as it used to be, and that opens the door for a decentralized global monetary unit like Bitcoin to rise. As a result, if Bulgaria holds onto its Bitcoin stash, it could amass more value relative to their holdings of the countries around the world and become one of the world's richest. So, what will Bulgaria do with its Bitcoin? Bulgaria could use future Bitcoin gains to invest in its economy, but it will have to pay off its national debts first. As of 2022, Bulgaria's national government debt reached $20 billion in 2022. By 2030, if the Bitcoin price does hit $1 million and it still holds its seized 213,000 Bitcoin stash, its holdings could be worth $213 billion. So after paying off its debt, Bulgaria could use the funds generated from selling the 231,000 Bitcoin to invest in various industries, such as technology or real estate, Moreover, the Bulgarian government could use the funds generated from the sales of its Bitcoin to improve the country's infrastructure, education, and healthcare. By investing in these essential sectors, Bulgaria could attract foreign investments, and this would further boost the country's economy. Bulgaria has a significant opportunity to become one of the wealthiest countries in the world if it hodls its Bitcoin and sells some at the right time. But it seems wise for the country to keep a significant portion of Bitcoin in reserves in perpetuity as fiat currencies like the dollar continue to deteriorate. So that is just like kind of how Bulgaria can be one of the wealthiest countries in the world if they hold on to that Bitcoin that they were able to seize. And again, yeah, if Bitcoin does reach that million, like we don't know when. Well, I believe it can reach it. When will it do it? I don't know. That one guy saying this year, not highly unlikely. 2030, maybe. You never know, depending on like what's going on around the world. In a couple of decades, yeah, for sure, definitely. I can definitely easily see that happening. So yeah, it's just all about Bulgaria is going to hodl it. If you don't know what hodl stands for, it means hold on for dear life. So yeah, we'll see what they do. But this was a great opinion piece. And if you guys enjoyed it as well, hit that thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out.